is Sean Logan's house. This is the mayor of Othello and here in Othello, Washington. You know, we got COVID-19, the virus, here in Othello, Washington. And the academic services, office buildings, restaurants, bars, all services have been turned down. Agencies, because of the epidemic, has been spread out and canceling their services. Schools, high schools, colleges, districts, elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools have been closed down. As you can see, this is 1005 East Hamlet, Sean Logan's house. Mr. Felice's office is 190 East Main Street, Elwood. J. Felice. He has his own business. He's a lawyer. Superior District Municipal Court, and also the service is Mr. Brandon West. He's a Spokane Public Defense Counsel in Washington Bar Association. Mr. Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington. He's a Washington State Prosecutor for Richland, Pasco, and Kennewick. And his office is 7122 West Okanagan Place. This is 1005 East Hamlet, where we took Mr. Sean Logan upstairs to Andy Miller's office. Because I'm a U.S. citizen, birth certificate and services and increments, and I have a driver's license, CDL A, B, driver's license. Chauffeur's license means you have to go into a testing group like Central, and Central, you go to Central, and this contract you get is $75 contract on top of the $400, $450 plus $75. $75 for contract, $450 for the chauffeur's license, and also the services they got. The Washington Bar Association, abstract record on Department of Licensing, Department DOL. That's Mrs. Vasquez, Mr. Vasquez on YouTube, Facebook, and also the services they got at the Freda Courthouse, and your registration primary presidential election at the Freda Courthouse. That's Jennifer Gano Burke, and also election office. And you have Tabler Wallace, he's a family law practice. Mr. J. Fleece, family law practice. Mr. John Cooney, law firm, Spokane, Washington, with Brandon West. Mr. John Cooney and Dallas Cooney, Jim Cooney, are family practice. And also Eric Puccio, this is family practice. Mr. Dano law firm on Broadway in Moses Lake, Washington, family practice, identities and services in the field and training. And also McKenna law firm, family practice in Moses Lake, Washington. That's Ronda's Kaiser's funeral home. Right behind it is McKenna law firm, family practice. So he wrote out a piece of paper, document, faxed it to Carol J. Benzel, the court judge here in District Court, and also Municipal Superior Matters, Dixon, at 210 West Bravo, P.O. Box 187, Andy Miller's office, of course. We have law, books, administration offices, elections, campaigns, Superior District, and also municipal and also appeals office. And the Washington Bar Association is in Andy Miller's office. This is Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington, where we took Sean Logan upstairs. And this is 1005 East Hamlet, Othello, Washington. City Hall is 500 East Mason. That's Yvonne Hernandez. And also Bonnie, 509-488-5686. Carol J. Benzel's phone number is 509-488-3935. That's online. Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington, U.S. 509-736-3066 is the fax. His phone number is 509-3591 is Andy Miller's contact phone. You got extension numbers on there as well. You got a variety just like Freda Courthouse. Also, Pasco, Franklin County has their DVs, domestic violence and probate and services. And they also have their juvenile delinquent services. And attached to the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and that's 8 in the morning to 5, and court is about at 3 o'clock p.m. So morning to 3 p.m. And their service is online. Now, you can have incorporate all their services on download and all the information, and this is online. And this is McKenna Law Firm is in Olive Street and 745-715 Olive Street in Moses Lake, Washington, right by Ronda Kaiser and Mueller's funeral home is there's a contract bidding for chauffeur's license, CDL A and B and C, for like CDL trucking or services or gas, hazmat, containers, liquid containers, liquid cargoes, services, buses, like driving the GTA or Brent Franklin bus, or people bus. Anything at 16 above, 16 people or more, you need a department license. You need a CDL license strapped around your neck, just like this one. And you also need a Social Security ID badge here for that, for a secondary and backup system. Your CDL, A and B, and your hazmat, and your cargo and containers and tankers, your liquidized. Anything at 16 above needs a CDL, A and B. And the services for that, for the red light, for the services for the operation for the air pressure hoses, that's another. Anything with air pressure hoses with ABS and an automatic braking system, don't lock. Anything that has light containers like cargoes and trucks, semi-trucks, hoses, pulling up to the increments of CDL's qualifications. These are qualification certified equipment services. You have to enter the bus and make sure the bus has, you remember the end of the day, you relieve the valves of your pressure hoses on your buses at the end of the workday. And if you don't, they will freeze up. And the these on leaf springs and all the ABS rotor drums. And you got to wear gloves to pull that latch, the latch, underneath the drum master system for the ABS rotor system, and systems for the braking air, rotor drums and brake drums, disc brakes, and the systems for the ABS and S, which was ABS systems. Of course, they are not. They're at that nature of 92, 1992, 93, 94. Any of those systems are not. But if you look at the H&H and the harnessing that it is plugged into the system, into your gauges, knowing that you have ABS system or not, you can familiarize by looking at. If you're not a mechanic or not a discretionary maintenance worker or service or fleet mechanic, anywhere in the aviation facility, as in the Air Force, the Boeing Air Force, and the Boeing, or in the military requirements and the fleet mechanics, especially even the Navy department, you know, the mechanics and fleet mechanics, there is a ABS systems. There's a notary of 1990, 92, anything in 1992, 1990, and anything premier of 85, 86. You know your ABS systems are, you're gonna have gauges and wires hooked up in your gauges, new gauges on the system, new update systems. Known for fact, you will know if the ABS system. If you have any problem, you may contact your service, which is, of course, your CDL certification, fleet mechanics and services. This is 1005 East Hamlet, where the people bus drops me off in front of Logan's house at 1005 East Hamlet. This is a John Deere Evergreen lawnmower with catcher for 5 speeds and reverse, and 5 speeds, and the clutch, the belt, the motor, the blades were replaced and paid for by me. And the service that they got for the swimming pool, and also the breakdown system, and all the painting and the decking and the screw guns and the systems, and also Mr. Jim Logan, the father, and also Betty Logan, comes in the back and lays out a format of tar and service for the concrete barrier, where we lay out the frame and concrete and build a new shed, a new outhouse shed, and that shed will be transported to Cimaron 5 INC by a forklift. On a forklift, transported to Cimaron from all the way from, of course, 225 10th Avenue. That's the house right across the street, and that's that forklift we can use it and drive through here, the parking lot, into the backyard, and lift it and see if it can be moved and shipped to Cimaron 5 INC. And also the services in the roof material pipe be added on top, if it possibly can be removed. If not, Jim Logan's gonna have me have a breakdown and put everything in piece by piece and do it to the across the street at the Highway 26 and put it in pieces at the garbage dump by weight. Lumber, metal, fence line, compost, concrete, whole 9 yards. Have them remodeled and processed. Anyways, that's Carol J. Benzel. She's the judge here, District Court Othello. Sean Logan is the mayor of Othello. And also Jim Logan, that's the father, 745 Left Avenue. And that's Andy Miller, and that's Mr. Sean Logan in Andy Miller's office. Me driving and getting out of the seat and back seat, and have him escorted to Andy Miller's office upstairs, 712 Okanagan Place. There's law books, Westlaw books, River books, appeals office, Superior Courts, and also the preliminary of services for affidavits, and also the new amendments and services they got for the Washington State Guidelines, Federal State Guidelines, and also do not forget the appeals office. And those servers are in black and white upstairs. And that's Carol J. Benzel, District Court Judge, and also Mr. Brandon West, referred by Mr. Ken Law Firm at Olive Street. James McGee and McKenna Law Firm, Family Law, and also Mr. J. Felice, Attorney at Law in Fellow 190 East Main Street, Othello, Washington. Mr. Stephen J. Felice. Can't miss him. Can't miss him one bit. Right, Mid-Columbia and CBHA. The original CBHA across Mid-Columbia Library. And ACDC used to be the Adams County District Development Center there, and for clothes or donations or what have you. Just like the services they got for Goodwill and Goodwill services. But they have a ACDC, Adams County Development Center here in Thelma. Now it's remodeled and replaced with a new updated system, as you can see on YouTube, Facebook. This is 1005 East Hammett, Sean Logan R. Logans. Mayor of Othello, you can't miss it. You have people and scanner services and updating systems and having an arrival system, and also the CDL-AB, and also the chauffeur's license. That's updated. That's $75 contract. So all this manufacturer's department licenses all at your hands. The tips of your hands online, and also your service online. Carol, and that's Carol J. Benzel, of course. That's 425 East Main Street, Suite 400, Othello, Washington, 509-488-3935. Bonnie and Yvonne Hernandez, 509-488-5686. That's sewer, water, electricity, utilities, and services that they have. Implement and fill in applications for your banquet, party, or restaurant, bar, or motel. If you're having a party at that time, or a service, or of course a wedding or ceremonies and whatnot. And that's Mr. Cepeda at Sacred Heart Church, Catholic Church, and also LDS Church in Moses, LDS Church on 7th, and LDS Church right here by Jim Logan's house. You can't miss it. It says LDS Church. Now the service they have is be updated in all preliminaries. All preliminaries.